Alright, welcome back to part 2 of my toy room walkthrough. Thank you guys for the feedback for episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Before we get started on this episode, I do want to give a quick shout out to Billy from the YouTube channel The Game Chasers. Unfortunately, Billy passed away a few days ago, and he was a huge inspiration to me. He was a huge inspiration to a lot of people in the toy and video game community. Their YouTube channel, The Game Chasers. God damn it, my fucking phone went off! Don't you know I'm fucking recording? Billy was a huge inspiration to he was, though. Billy was awesome, and he unfortunately lost his life to a battle with brain cancer. And do me a favor and watch some of their videos, because they were just super fun, and I hope they continue to make videos even with Billy being gone, because YouTube will not be the same. But on that note, let's go part 2 of the Toy Room Tour. Last time on the toy tour, we went over this section of Mint on Card and this shelving unit, just so we have sort of a perspective of where everything is. We're actually going to start to the left of these Mint on Card toys, and this is the back of my door. And right here, this is some very important artwork. This was done by my niece several years ago. The Super Mario characters and Kirby. Look at that Kirby. That's 10 out of 10. My buddy Doug actually drew this for me. It's Lenny. Up here, we've got some reaction figures of Freddy and Jason. Down below that, we got some vintage calendars. You never know when you're going to need a 1997 and 1995 calendar, but we definitely have those. I love this little snippet. My brother beat King Koopa in Super Mario on February 14th, 1995. That's history right there. I think a lot of people probably had this growing up. This is a poster that you would get from ordering a subscription of Zoo Books. Those are magazines for all the kids out there. Do you know what a magazine is, you fucking idiots? We got some Beast Wars artwork. Down below, my buddy Tom made this. He's a fantastic artist, and I'm actually going to be focusing a lot on his artwork because it's scattered all throughout this retro room. And then down here, from a Sega Game Gear, was this poster of Jurassic Park. We got some fanny packs. Kool-Aid! Oh yeah! And right here, we got a Jurassic Park fanny pack. Raptor Pack, yeah, that's you guys. You guys are my Raptor Pack. Over here we got some more of my buddy Tom's artwork. Just type in Tom Travers Art on Instagram. Definitely a good follow. There's a lot of 80s and 90s sort of artwork. Up here we got Ghostbusters 2. I know a lot of people don't like Ghostbusters 2, but I think it was a fun movie, and I wanted representation of it with this poster. Here's my old cat, Catter. We got pictures of cats scattered all throughout the room. Up top above the fanny packs, we have more of Tom's art. This is from Gremlins. And then we have a closet door over here. And in this closet, we'll open that up eventually in another video. But just to give some perspective of where everything is sort of laid out, we got another retro calendar. This is from 1995 as well. We got some more reaction figures scattered throughout the room. We got a Doc Brown one, some Rocky artwork. This is my old cat Junior. More of Tom's art. Bucky O'Hare right here. A Stone Cold Steve Austin poster. And right here, one of my favorite pieces of artwork in the room. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, versus Captain America. Our Place. This was an arcade I used to go to as a kid. A duffel bag for it. And we have Kobe and Michael Jordan. We got a Mets poster, autographed by Greg Berger, voice actor for Grimlock and Skyfire from the original Transformers series. More of Tom's artwork. And on the bottom of the floor, we have some re-releases of vintage toys. Got these over at Target, the Ninja Turtles Pizza Thrower, and the Batman Forever Batmobile. We got this beautiful Magellan from Eureka's Castle. Remember that show on Nick Jr.? This shelf is dedicated to Kids WB. Channel 11 here on Long Island. Must watch every single Saturday. Pokemon, Pinky and the Brain, and some Looney Tunes characters, Superman, and the Animaniacs. Down below, we got a shelf dedicated to Fox Kids. Again, appointment television on Saturdays. You had the X-Men, Tasmania, the Tick, Spider-Man, Power Rangers, Batman, the animated series, Bobby's World, Tiny Toons, and Beetlejuice. All represented here with cards from the various programs on the back side. And then we also got some puck lights, which I definitely recommend picking up for any vintage toy room. Down here, we got my buddy Lewis's sculpture of Johnny Five from Short Circuit 2. You can give him a follow on Instagram at shadowrabbit_clay_guy. He has highly detailed clay sculptures. Definite recommendation on the Instagram. Right here we got a 90s football robot next to a TV guide. And at the bottom of this shelf, we got this thing. So that's going to do it for this little area, the back of the door, and this corner right here. But that's not all we're getting into in this episode. Let's continue moving right past the mint on card, past the shelf we went to last time, and that's going to stop right here with this shelving unit. And what a unit it is. Oh, baby. Let's start at the very top with this Transformers comic book I have framed right here. Down below that, we have the Lego Optimus Prime. This right here is one of my favorite parts of the room, and it actually just got better yesterday. Went to a garage sale and picked up this replica Toys R Us that was part of a 1993 baseball set. So I have this as a representation of just some of my favorite toy lines surrounding the Toys R Us. You got G.I. Joe, Play-Doh, Transformers, X-Men, Masters of the Universe, Care Bears, Star Wars, Dragon Ball Z, Lego, a Crayola crayon set, the Hulkster, and then we got Ninja Turtles, a Jeffrey the Giraffe watch. This is from a board game called Bed Bugs, a little alien that you get from an arcade. And right here is my old Toys R Us card from when I was way too old to be going to Toys R Us. In the next shelf, we have some more family home entertainment videos of the Transformers. Got this for Christmas a few years ago. Beautiful box art. This shelf, we have some George Lucas classics, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Star Wars trilogy, pre-special edition, the only way to watch it, and on top is The Predator. That doesn't sound appropriate. We got more VHS tapes right here, America's Funniest Home Videos with the late great Bob Saget. We miss you, Bobby. Flintstones, Jerry Maguire, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which does not have a question mark at the end. Inaccurate title, inaccurate title. Continue going down. We got some Simpsons memorabilia, a King of the Hill pin, and 2 Futurama pins. Continuing down the shelf, we have some Mortal Kombat figures, and a Street Fighter figure, and a box of Mortal Kombat 3, one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. And finally, at the bottom of the shelf, we have some more VHS tapes, Purple Rain, the Rocky series, and Demolition Man. And right at the very, very bottom, we have a vintage bank. That's right, a vintage bank! This was actually my father's back when he was a little baby boy. That's going to do it for part 2 of the Toy Room Tour. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more parts, because we got a lot more that we got to get to. I have so much stuff! It's too much!